Okay. All right. Thank you all for joining. This is our first emergency meeting with you to discuss some important things as we kickstart this leadership. So consider this as a call to order for our meeting. And at about this time, we'll move into the next agenda item. That is the reading and adoption of the agenda for today. And that will be done by Honorable Willie from the Secretariat. So if you are there, please unmute yourself and read our agenda for us, Honorable Man.
Good evening, everyone. Am I being heard?
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry for the quality of my voice. We have been challenged these few days with cold. For howbeit we are here. So strictly into the reading of our agenda for today's meeting. Today is the 31st of July, 2025, and the meeting starts at about this time. So first on our agenda, we have call to order. That has been done by our national president. And second, we have the reading and the adoption of the agenda. That is ongoing, is opening prayer. That will be, and the next item is second remarks that will be done by Honorable Wilson, the National Deputy Secretary General. And we have self-introduction that will be done by the audience. To business section. Under business section, we have the status of the turning over from past leadership. And we have the city and province leadership update. And we also have the update on T-visa issues. And our seventh item is ARM, any relevant matter, like we usually call AOB. And lastly, we have closing prayer that will also be done by our Honorable Man Vampet, the National Champlain General. Mr. President, the agenda has been read, and therefore we ask for a motion of adoption to this agenda, and hence will be used as a working tool for today.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Willie. The agenda has been read, and you can also check the screen to see it. So we're going to open the floor for the motion to adopt this agenda as our working tools for today's meeting. So any volunteer can raise your hand, use the feature of raising your hand. A motion. Okay, Clarence hand is raised. Clarence, you can just say your name and your full name. Then or if you can open your camera, then we can recognize you.
Do I really need to open my camera, Honorable President?
No, it's not full, but just say your full name if you don't want to.
Okay, sir. So I'm Clarence Johnson from Cephus Johnson Province. And if I can obtain a second, I move that this agenda be used as our working tools for today.
Okay, it has been moved by Clarence. And any second to the motion? Okay, we got a second from the chat session. We're going to also put forward unanimous decision as well. So all those in favor of the motion, you can open your microphone and say LSUIC. All those in favor of the motion, you can open your microphone and say LSUIC.
LSUIC.
One person.
LSUIC.
LSUIC.
Oh,
LSUIC.
okay. All right.
LSUIC.
It has been moved and seconded and adopted by us. We're going to move forward quickly by taking our opening prayer by Honorable Van Pelt, the National Chaplain General.
Okay, greetings everyone.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, so permit me to lead you through our prayer session. So can we bow our heads and close our eyes? Father, we thank you. We thank you for such a time like this. We are grateful for you making this opportunity or a very unique one for us to experience. We pray that as we have gathered from different cities, different provinces, we ask that it might pleases you to grant us understanding, unity, and oneness. We pray that every idea that will be brought forth today, O God, will be used as a pertinent aspect of our union success. We pray for one voice, one mind, and oneness in everything that we will discuss today. This is for your glory's sake. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen, amen, amen. Thank you so much for that. Let's take our welcome remarks from Honorable Willie. But then we'll take Honorable Wilson.
Okay.
Honorable Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is the voice of Jenkins G. Wilson. I want to welcome you all to this all-important meeting held by the National Executive Committee to the General Student Bodies. It wasn't an easy thing, after all of the rigmarole on the election process. Now our union finally stands at the point where we have well-structured leadership. So it was prudent enough for this kind of meeting. So I just want to encourage you all, sit tight. If you have a pen and paper or you're using an electronic device to take note, respect each other's views, and let's just dialogue because LSUIC is all we have now. So welcome again. Thank you all.
All right. We're going to quickly take a self-introduction. And the way you'll be recognized, I think we have done it a lot from past leadership to now. Just raise your hand, use the feature of raising hand, and then we're going to recognize you to introduce yourself. Say your name, your city you are from, and if you are holding any position currently, you can also let us know so that we know the bold people and the big people we have here. Let's take Honorable Mason. If you can unmute yourself and go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. Yo, the energy right is sweet. See how you glow in the dark? I'm Noah D. Mason Jr. I am the National Financial Secretary, General of LSUIC, and I'm joining from Shanghai. I live in Ningbo City, Zhejiang Province.
Okay, you're traveling for all money. Let's take Honorable Prince Y City. Honorable Prince.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Good
go ahead,
evening.
sir.
Good evening, Honorable President. Good evening to our national officials and all of our audience. My name is Prince Y City. I am from Suzhou, the great city mayor of Suzhou, and also I'm the president of the Suzhou Union of Liberian Students. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Let's take Honorable Jenkins.
Okay. Greetings again, everyone. My name is Jenkins G. Wilson. Currently, Acting National Deputy Secretary General of LSUIC 2025-2026. I'm currently residing in Suzhou City, that's in Jiangsu Province.
All right, thank you. Let's take Jala.
Okay, good evening to all. I'm Jara Gibson from TNG.
And the photographer that gave us part one of our photos. People are still looking. Let's take Honorable Tatos. I'm sure that's Tatos from Nanton. Honorable Tatos, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Tatos D. Kepler from Nanton City.
All right, thank you and welcome. Let's take everybody will carry Tatos today for me. Let's take Honorable Charles. I'm sure that's Charles also from Nanton.
All right. My name is Charles Sakar. I'm from Nanton City, Jiangsu Province.
Okay. Let's take Lorena.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lorena N. Esvani. I'm from Jinan City. I'm the Secretary General.
Okay, Rena. That's a Rena. I think that's Rena on WeChat. So that's why. Let's take Honorable Kuko, the cooking committee chair.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kuga Brooks from Jinan City. The outgoing chair for the cooking committee and the current vice president for Jinan City, and also the outgoing treasurer for Jinan City.
All right. Thank you so much for your service as well. Let's take Honorable K. Samuel. K. Samuel.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm K. Samuel Lee, from Nanton City. I'm so happy to be part of this meeting today. I hope to get good results from it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's take Honorable Emmett. Honorable Emmett.
Good evening to everyone, and good evening to our national leaders. My name is Emmett Harmon from Tianjin City.
All right, welcome, Honorable. And let's take Albert.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Albert Benedict Wearia Jr. I'm from Jinan City.
All right, welcome. Let's take Honorable Gaje. Honorable Gaje, Emmanuel.
Good evening, esteemed colleagues. The name remains constant. Gaje Emmanuel Jr., Wuhan City, current president, Wuhan City. Thank you.
Thank you, Wuhan. Let's take Honorable Ja.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Matue Cha, and I'm joining you from somewhere far.
We're still on vacation. Welcome. Honorable Van Pelt.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle Fampelt, the outgoing welfare committee chair for Suzhou City, and currently I serve as the national chaplain general. Thank you.
All right. Lastly, let's take Honorable Dixon. Abraham Dixon.
Yes, sir. Good evening to all. My name is Abraham Dixon. My name is Abraham Dixon. I'm from Shanghai.
All right. Welcome and thank you. If there's any other person that have not introduced himself, please, you can just drop your name, your city. I'm trying to follow the conversation in the chat session. Honorable Sadie said you can even tell us who invited you if it's the Holy Spirit. Just let us know. Your first time worshiper in the church. So let's move on to the next agenda item. That is business section. And under the business section, we have status of the turning over from the past leadership. So constitutionally, let me try to drive there quickly. That's on Article 36 of our Constitution. It talks about this thing about turning over. So whenever somebody resigns or that person tenure is over, we should go through the same process. So just read it quickly. Article 36, handing over and return of the union assets. So count 1 says, any officer of the union who resigns, vacate, suffer impeachment and removal, or completes his terms of office shall properly hand over all union assets in his or her possession to the NEC and clear his or her name in respect of any other obligations he or she may owe LSUIC within 1 week. Count 2 says, I'll just take notes to count 3 and 4. 3 says the properties of the union so handed over shall include a handing over note prepared and signed by the outgoing officers. And 4, the National Executive Committee, the NEC, shall use all legal means to retrieve the union's asset upon the non-fulfillment of the section above or supra. So that means once you leave, you should turn over everything you have for LSUIC within 1 week. And from the 26th of July, tomorrow is going to make it 7 days, or the 1 week is going to elapse by tomorrow. So we should be getting every other thing that is related or belongs to LSUIC. So far, we have been receiving some things here and there. To update you on that, I'm hoping that all of the other officials are here. They will speak to their respective offices. So from the outgoing president, Mr. Sori, and in conjunction to Mr. Johnson, or Honorable Sori and Honorable Johnson, I received the Zoom login, the Gmail account, and a Yahoo account. So these 3 things I've gained access to them. I've logged into them. The details are still the same yet until the 7 days can elapse. Then we'll think about other security aspect. But the Gmail, the Yahoo, and the Zoom, it has been handed over from the past leadership. There's no Facebook from them. They said that was not. They didn't have any control over it because Honorable Lavla was the one in charge of it, and when he left, it was not given to them. Honorable Whitfield also didn't give it to them. So from their end, we receive, or from anything that I received from Honorable Sori so far, anything that I received is that the Zoom, the Yahoo, and the Gmail. But then we had a conversation with Honorable Whitfield and also Honorable Chris. And before my text could even lands in the hands of, or in the form of Honorable Whitfield, I got a screenshot that we were added to the Facebook page. I have, I think, 3-point-something K followers or 4K followers, something like that. So we're added to that Facebook page. And that was commendable because I think that was what the past leadership was having difficulty retrieving from him. And that even went to the court for the court to help to see how they could retrieve these things. But before my text could reach to him that please, we need this account, he was able to do so. And I told him that is commendable. So we'll be working on that moving forward. And also, There were some web mails and other things that were turned over, but I think I spoke with the past presidents that some of these things are not active, because we can't have committees emails on all of these things because the domain means the house where LSUIC website was being kept. That house, the landlord already give us notice since 2000 and I think 2003. The landlord already gave us notice from that house. So many LSUIC don't have a domain or a website since 2003. So that means all of the emails, the official emails for LSUIC were not active from 2003. So that means we have to now see how we can revamp that. And we have started the process with it. For the office of, and also this afternoon, Honorable Story sent me financial report. But then in that report, I think he was later on clarify between today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day. He will later clarify. And also Honorable Tanu trying to work with Honorable Mason, but I'll give them a few seconds to just show light on what they are doing so far. But as it stands, as of today's date, as of now, we have not received any money as a new leadership. We have not received any official report as a new leadership. We also have not received any signed turnover note from any of the offices. I also informed Mr. Sori as well. We have not received any signed turnover note to say, oh, these are the things that I gave to Olano Teah Bloh when I was leaving office. We have not received any signed official note yet, and we have not received any financial report. But I'll just give the other leaders the chance to speak with respect to their offices. And once tomorrow elapses, we will have an official meeting to tell you all of the things we have received from the past leadership so that you know what we have and what we don't have. That way, when you want to hold us here and there, you know what to do. But I think there's a hand raised up. Maybe it's a point of information from Honorable Nasa. I think that's Beijing 1, the newly elected coordinator of Beijing. Honorable Thompson, I can see your hand is raised. Honorable Thompson? Okay, maybe that was.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How are you, Honorable President?
I'm doing great.
Can
I'm
you hear
doing
me?
good. Yes, yes.
Good. You didn't recognize my name, so I was just like, okay, let me raise my hand in order to introduce myself. Yeah, so like my hand being raised. But however, it's okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And that was the voice of Beijing coordinator, Honorable Thompson. So I will give Honorable Van Pelt the chance. Maybe each of them will have 1 or 2 minutes just to tell us, oh, I have not received anything, and this is what I received, or I will receive this or that between today and tomorrow. So Honorable Van Pelt, if you are there, please let us know what you have received from the Champlain Say. If you have. If you haven't, please also let us know. Honorable Van Pelt. And after Honorable Van Pelt, we will have Honorable Bona, Janet Bona, for the Treasury to tell us what he has received so far, or probably what's the update with the Office of the National Treasurer. And thereafter, we have Honorable Mason to tell us about the finance of LSUIC. Honorable Van Pelt, Honorable Bona. Okay, so we can wait for them. We don't have much of a time. Honorable Mason, if you are there, just let us know.
Yeah, I am here.
Okay, you can go ahead quickly.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Prezo. And thanks everyone for coming here at this time. So, a few days ago, a communication was sent from my office to the outgoing treasurer requesting for certain document. I highlighted that the latest financial report and the balance sheet bank account detail, if applicable, if she have, any budget or plan that is in store in her office, so she should turn over to me. So I sent that communication few days ago. So she replied to me saying she has everything in tight, but then she will turn over to the financial secretary instead of me. But I made her to understand that my office is different and the office of the financial secretary is different. So I am requesting the document you're supposed to turn over to me, not the document from the office of the financial secretary. And she responded like, she don't know what I'm talking about. I told her like, I'm talking about the treasury turnover note. I need the balance sheet. So she told me like, she don't know what I'm talking about again. And then later, she told me I should send sample of what I am talking about. So I screenshot my last report at the time I was serving under President Harmon. I screenshot certain portion of that document, sending to her. Yeah, telling her that check any cash in May, you have to or like record it as deposit. And any cash that is going out of the union, you have to register it as cash out. And example was showing to teach her what I wanted. And she came back to me telling me that she did not understand and she don't have no report. So I said, okay, you don't have report? She said she don't have. I said, okay, but then thank you because I want to ensure transparency. This is why I am asking you for these documents. Tomorrow, the student body may call for audit and I'm supposed to submit myself. So any document you give me is what I will tell this student body that I have. So thank you. And then she told me like she have USD or 2,000 plus. So that money, she will give it to me. But I should send my address so she can send the money through SF. I was like, what? I said, okay, since we are on the same campus, can you meet me in person or can I meet you in person so I can get the cash? She insisted, like she was outside, she's not here. So I have to send my address so she can send the money to me. So later on, I suggested that, okay, since you are outside, can you go and deposit the money on your bank account or taking screenshot and then send everything to me through WeChat? She told me, no, you have to transport me, or the union have to transport me if I want to do that. I told her, like, if the distance is not too far, okay, or we can do that. So you can go and deposit the money. But later she told me that she would give me the cash she have, the USD, tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow. So
Okay.
as we stand now, in my office, I don't have no document from the treasurer. I don't have no money so far. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. We'll take questions later on, but we're just giving you updates. This is not an official turning over. We just, like the agenda said, updates. So just to let you know, probably you might be confused as to why maybe my birthday is not posted, why this one, just to let you know where we are so far. But we have an official meeting for that, and I see the hand of Honorable Tanu is up. Honorable Tanu, we'll get back to you shortly. Let's get updates from all of the officials. Honorable Mason, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
And an
Are you
update
guys
from
here?
your end. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm busy, so my background is noisy. Well, the treasurer slash outgoing financial secretary and I've been working together. She sent me the budget for 2024, 2025. She turned that over to me. She turned over to me uh, the quarterly reports from quarter one to quarter four. Um, she and I had a meeting, two of us, on WeChat, and we did some calculations, and she told me the present balance of the union, that is 2,700 US dollars plus 23,606.57, I think, renminbi, and that will be turned over also. Um, Today, again, we have another meeting with the first Financial Secretary General, the past or recent Financial Secretary General, and I, along with the outgoing president, like Gideon Cephus, and we're trying to balance figures online on Zoom, and that meeting was recorded. So far, so good. I think from our end, or from her end, I received receipts from Gideon, not Gideon, sorry, from Cephus. I received some receipt because there was some money that was questionable and we raised our brow also doing the annual report. So I wanted to be clear about it since I'll be presenting the annual report. And he sent in some receipts for certain funds that he himself spent, he himself used as the president within his office. So far so good. Everything have so far so good. Document wise, I've received the quarterly reports from first to fourth quarter. I've also hand over my report to the treasurer during my 7 days I stay in office, and we compared the annual report, but the treasurer told me how the annual report should be done. So I'm trying to work on that, and the annual report will be given Saturday at 12 p.m. I think there was a communication sharing every groups of LSUIC. The annual report will be ready based on what the treasurer told me to do with the report. It will be ready by tomorrow and it will be given on Saturday. I would also post it in every group chat. I hope the current leadership can give me the authority to post. I know it should be done by the secretariat. I will talk to them and I will post it. And yeah, please be on the platform at 12 noon on Saturday because I'm busy in the evening time. Like now, I'm at my lay hustle ground. So yeah, so far so good. That's all. Any other thing? The conference committee sent me some receipts. That report receipt came from Jupema for booking of the hotels and everything, and also receipts for cooking committee or comprehensive report from the cooking committee also was given to me. So yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I have all of those things. But I asked the national outgoing treasurer today for turnover notes because all we've been doing was like straightening this whole report, and she would give me the turnover note maybe today or tomorrow because according to the constitution there should be a turnover note. So I trust that she and I have been working like very collectively, so I trust that she will be able to send that report, that note by today or tomorrow. Yeah, so far so good. That's all. I'll stop here because I don't want to eat all your time.
All right. We're not going to much question on what you guys will be saying. So let's hear from the secretariat. To his head, Honorable Willie.
All right. Am I being heard?
Yeah, you have 2 minutes. In the time now is 8:34. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thanks to everyone who took on the time to be a part of this meeting tonight. So as it stands, we have not received an official turnover letter or document. All we have received as of now is just a few documentations in parts, ranging from the business registry or registrations of all businesses within LSURC. And we received a zip folder that is not even opening of newsletter. We received the third quarterly report from the Office of the Secretary General, and we received few other documents that were like a back and forth conversation between the COC and that of the NC, and an outdated database of birthday celebrants from January to July, and even May of last year. And we have not officially received the database, the membership database. And I have requested some key documents from the Office of the outgoing Secretary General, but he's yet to respond to me in respect to those documents. We've been communicating since I took over, and I will admit that he's been responsive, but to the extent of releasing those documents is a problem, or has become a problem, because we need the database to start our effective work. But we look forward to, from now to tomorrow, we look forward to receiving those documents, because I told him that I need an official turnover letter outlining all of those tools that your office was empowered to work with since you took over to the last day of your service in this union, because I need to know what you work with and those things you did and every other thing that happened in your office. It's not just about presenting documents in parts. I mean, some of those documents are outdated documents. I need an updated documents from the office that will inform a decision going forward. So I hope that that can be done from now to tomorrow, which is the last day of turnover. So albeit these are just few things that we received, and we look forward to more of what our office need to do the people's work. Thank you, Mr. President, for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you for sticking to your time. Let's hear from the VP. Anything from your office?
Can you guys hear and see me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you.
Okay, good evening, LSUIC. I'm so glad to see that we are about 44 people on the platform. Yeah, so ever since we took over for the past days, let me say immediately after the induction ceremony, the outgoing Honorable President in person of Mr. Suri, who was the then Vice President, gave me the two contacts of the two officers that are normally spearheading the affairs of the students within the embassy here in China. And over time, there have been a few students who have been reaching out as relates to visa issues and stuff. So with that, we've been communicating with the embassy, and Madam Masekwe has asked us to inform this body on the proper channel, on the best way to be able to reach out when it comes to these situations. In as much as most of the times, people reach out when there are emergencies, but they have asked us to relay this information, even though they're going to come here one of these days to talk about these things by themselves. But in the meantime, as we understand that at this time, most of the students will be having visa issues or will need the T visa just to transition to their new schools. So with that being said, I have 4 points that I would like to talk about. And the first one has to do with the visa issue. So first thing first, is about the timing. So for those of us who know our visas will be expiring soon, or probably will be expired in August, the proper way to do it is to actually reach out to this leadership The first thing is do not go to the embassy directly because they will still send you back to the student leaders. So to save yourself the stress, you can just reach out to any of us, especially from my office or the president or just any of the leaders, and they'll still get in touch with me because that's my responsibility to spearhead this aspect of this aspect. Yeah, let me just say this aspect. So yeah, please leave time ahead, at least about 10 days or 7 days. Do not wait for last minute time before you reach out. In as much as these people are responsible for us, but to be honest, there are a lot of other students that have issues. So if you wait for last minute and it gets to the point where they might not be able to help, it's actually going to be so frustrating. So to not get through all of those wahala, Madam Masa could have asked that we inform you to please leave about 10 or 7 days ahead and reach out to us. And the documents that are required, first of all, you need an admission letter from your old school. You also need both your old school and new school. You also need a visa page, and you need your passport bio page where your informations are. And you also need your graduation certificates, or if you have anything that proves that, yeah, indeed you have graduated, you would need that to add to your documents. And for the few of you who have worked with over time, some people will just say use that picture 1111111 when they just forward to you. So please let us not do that, okay? You can just try to save everything in a PDF file because obviously I cannot go and send that picture to Mamusu 11111 but she'll block me. So please, you can try to save everything, organize it well in a PDF file, and you just save the file with your full name. Because like I said, I'm not the only student who we are working with. There are so many other students that have the same issues. So that way, once the communication gets to the embassy, it becomes easier, and it's so it looks so professional and something that anybody wants to open to work on. So the next point has to do with this information that I'm talking about. So like I said before, we're going to have different talks with embassy, and I believe it's prudent enough that we invite our mom herself in person of Mamusu to provide these informations. So within a couple of days or weeks, if I may say, she will be able to join us on the platform to talk about the proceedings, especially when you have visa issues or anything that has to do with the welfare of students here in China. She will be on here very soon to talk to us and to caution us, just basically providing the proceedings as relates to not getting involved with the immigrations and just making sure the students in China here are safe. So far, so good. These are the latest update from my office. And anything else, maybe during the time of question and answer you would like to know more about, you can raise your concerns, and I'm still on here to answer the questions. Yeah, thank you. And Honorable President,
all right. I think he used which one? Wants to look at two Brad or two Brad wants to. Okay. So let's move on to I think I'm done with my office. So on this part, before we move to the next part of our agenda that has to do with the city and province leadership updates, we'll take the two people hands that are raised to get their concern. Or today we are not diving much into turning over. So where applicable, we'll throw some light. And then after we shall receive everything we're supposed to get or that will be given to us, we'll have a meeting to let you know as to what all we have received. And also we will try to give the officials from the various offices maybe a chance after the presentation from the newly elected officials. We give you a chance after that presentation if you have any. So just speak to it. If you don't have, that's also fine. So let's take Honorable Tanu and then we'll take Honorable Prince. If anybody else want to ask questions or have suggestions or have comments based on the turning over aspect, we will get 5 persons. Currently we have 2. So Honorable Tanu, if you are there, please unmute yourself and speak to us.
All right. Thank you, Honorable National President. Thank you for the opportunity given. So I would like to make clarity to few things said concerning the offices that I once served. So the first office that I would like to make clarity to is that of the treasurer office. Yesterday, at about the noon hour, I received a communication from the current national treasurer that I should turn over some documents, and some of these documents, they are not related to the national treasurer office, but it was requested for. So upon that, the documents that were requested are, I think, four. The first one is latest financial report and balance sheet. The second one is bank account detail and access credentials, if applicable. That we don't even have. I would like to make that clear here to everyone. We don't have a bank account. And also a budget plans. My office as National Treasurer, I'm not responsible for budget plans. That financial office, that is the National Financial Secretary is plumbed with that responsibility, and I've given that document to him. And also any other relevant documents such as receipts and that of invoices. So the only document that I'm aware of that I need to turn over to the National Treasurer is the document or the turnover note of how much I'm turning over, which when she requested this document, I let her to understand that regarding leasing funds under my stewardship, this remains secure and I'm willing to turn them over. Initially, I felt that we were going to have an official turning over ceremony on July 26th. I reached out to our outgoing president, that is Honorable Gideon F.B. Solre. I reminded him constantly that he should try to initiate the turnover ceremony so that I can be able to turn over all documents that are in my possession to LSUIC. And I even reached out to what's the guy named Royalty, because I noticed that he's also part of the judiciary board, and that's the court of LSUIC. So I brought that to his attention that up to now, I haven't received any update as to when I'm going to turn over these documents that are in my possession, because I really want to turn them over. I don't want the time to reach and I'm being held responsible for it. So he told me that he was going to reach out to the current leadership and that of the outgoing leadership to know how far with the turning over ceremony. So I told him that if I cannot get any update from both parties, I think it will be best that I turn over these documents to any parties involved. So that was how we left it. And today I tried to reach out. I reached out to the national president in person of Honorable Olano Teah Bloh. And I asked him when will be the turning over ceremony, and he told me that it doesn't have to be official or organized program, that I should just go ahead, whatever documents that are in my possession, and I try to turn that over. So for the past 1 week, I can say since Honorable Mason got in office, we have been working together, like back to back. We have been working. We have had meetings, and all of that we both need to understand. We have understand that, and we did our check and balances. And the current money in my possession is I want to be on record. The current money in my possession as National Treasurer is 23,606.57 RMB, plus 2,700 USD. So when I told the Honorable National Treasurer that all financial documents that were in my possession as National Financial Secretary, that I was serving in that position, I've turned over this document to Honorable Mason. And then she came back by saying that she's not asking for financial secretary documents, but she's asking in the capacity of national treasurer. And I also let her to know that I don't know of other treasury document that she's asking for, that I would appreciate if she have a sample of what she's talking about, she could send them to me. And she sent me a letterhead, like a sample, and I asked that she send me the full document. That was yesterday. And today at 11 a.m., 11:13 a.m., she also told me that she would like to remind me. She didn't reply after I asked for the full sample. She responded this morning that she would like to remind me that a treasurer turnover report should be given to her, and that she make any documents available to submit to her office at the earliest convenience. And if I need, and she needed to compile her report for the upcoming turnover ceremony. So I should know that she need to finalize her report that based on information I currently possess. So she's drawing that to my attention, and I make her to understand that I serve two positions, and what I capture has been turned over to Honorable Mason, and what I have now is the turnover balance. That is the money that I just made mention of. And she went further by saying, for your information, I'm asking you as treasurer and not as financial secretary general. So I will appreciate you sending me all the reports concerning my office directly to me, not the office of the financial secretary. And thanks. So I should also note that she will give reports to the student body according to my reply. So I kept saying I don't have honorable, and I don't know what else you want me to say. And I'm not running away from the student body. I'm here whenever they call on me to make clarity. I'm here and I'm open to that. So that's not a threat, or I'm not running away from anybody. I'm here. And I also make her to understand that she should send me her QID address, that the 2,700 USD that I have in cash gonna be sent to her address. And she said that she's not going to do that. We're on the same campus, and I should hand that over to her. I made her to understand that I'm not on campus, so she should send me the address. I'm going to send the money to her via SF, because that was how I received the 200 USD that was turned over to me by Honorable City. All right. So I think I also made that clear to the. I also made, yes, that was how I received LSUIC 200 USD from Honorable City. It was through SF that I received that money from Honorable City. It was through SF. All right. So I also made her to understand that I also told that to the Honorable President, and the Honorable President informing that that's not advisable, that I should go to the bank and change the money to RMB, and then try to send the money to the Honorable Treasurer. So I told the president that if that is the case, from where I live, it's quite far from the bank, then LSUIC will need to transport me to do that in order to get the money sent to them. All right, the money is in cash. So later on, we resolved that I will send my address to the current national treasurer by tomorrow, 2 p.m. She can come and collect the USD from me. 2,700 USD will be given to her tomorrow. All right. 2005 were given by the president of Liberia, and the 200 was to turn over to me from Honorable City. So the 2,000 in total is 2,700 USD that will be given to her, and the balance, the RMB, gonna be sent to on which Alipay or WeChat or whatever method that is best for her. So I need to make this clarity, because I think this is an open gathering, and it's very, very important for the student body that I, Kebet Diestano, is not holding on to any document of LSUIC. Instead, I've been the one initiating conversations as to when this turnover going to be happening. So there is nowhere in time that I'm trying to fight with the Honorable National Treasurer, like the way she explained it. That's not how it happened. And I'm open to any clarity. Thank you.
All right. Thank you as well. Thank you. So, like I said, after we shall receive what we should receive. Right now, we cannot try to push anyone to the wall when they still have their constitutional 7 days. Even during our leadership meeting on the day before, no, yesterday, I also informed them we cannot push anyone to the wall when they stay in their constitutional 7 days. So let everybody have the time to check everything, do everything. From Honorable Mason N, he's still working as past NEC member. He have not given us any report yet. So he's still working as past NEC member. We give everyone a chance to make use of the time, the 7 days. Tomorrow is the last day. After we receive everything, then we'll inform the students via a meeting to let them know. And every other person that will be there, we will also give you the chance to speak again. Let's take Honorable Sadie, and then we'll close on this part of turning over and move to the next part. Honorable Sadie?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Thank you very much. So, first of all, let me say thanks to the former treasurer and also the current financial secretary. You know, my concern just been drawn to the fact that I think between the former treasurer and the current treasurer, we have a little gap there. Because if we can retrospect from the explanation of the former treasurer and also the current treasurer, you come to realize that I think a little issue about information dissemination, maybe the issue of cordial working relationship is not there. And I think I listened to Honorable Mason also. He also talked about he having a good relationship in terms of working with the former treasurer and things going smooth from their end. So I just want to provide just a recommendation before I move to the next point. So the recommendation here is that maybe in any other meetings, just in case if it relates to the issue of turning over, maybe the current treasurer can maybe invite the current financial secretary between the meeting that she will be having with the outgoing treasurer. That will at least enhance the kind of a cordial working relationship. But I think things not found right between there because the information just been played regular. It clearly shows that I think there's a little problem with the issue of cordial working relationship. And basically, with the issue of the secretariat, you know, disappointingly, I still hearing the fact that the outgoing or the former secretary have not done a comprehensive turnover note to our current secretary. So it tells us that even all of us in SUIC, we don't know really whether we are going forward or we are coming backward. Because for the fact that the man who controls our pen and paper of our union can tell us that maybe on a gentleman, you know, the Constitution provided this thing as a right. So it is not based on a gentleman agreement that one man will just wake up and say, oh, you know, my man, I will call you in the morning so we can talk about the whole turning over ceremony. No. That's not what the Constitution says. So I think every one of us can use our own wisdom in our own working relationship. If we have any other means to talk to these people who still hold fast to report that should be given within the 7 days period so that they can do it right now because we don't have time. The current leadership need to start from somewhere before someone reference our current secretary to AR so that the man can go and generate some information from there for SUIC. That would not be sufficient for us. So thank you, Honorable President. That's what I just wanted to make clear.
All right. Thank you so much. We are done with this part of turning over. Tomorrow is the last day. We'll receive everything we're supposed to receive. We have been in communication, especially from an office, with Honorable Sori, and even today, Honorable Johnson reached out as well on the part of accounts. So I also asked about STEM, but then Honorable Sori said there's no STEM. They don't have a STEM, so we'll try to create a STEM. I even asked for an electronic version, but he said he might go away around and do it own. So, but however, we'll do the STEM. Whatever we receive, we'll let you guys know. Whatever we don't have, we are going to find a way to resolve that thing. So don't worry. As of after tomorrow, we'll kickstart. We'll hit the ground running. Okay, let's move to the next part. That is city and province leadership, Honorable Secretary. Yeah, we screen is showing. We can see it. Okay. All right, let's move to the next part. That is the city and provincial leadership. So I will try to cut it very short on this part, and an official communication will be shared as well after this meeting. You know, in LSUIC, specifically in our Constitution, under Article 14 and Article 29, first Article 14 gives the national president the power to fill in every vacant position that will not contested for. So prior to the conference, all the cities and provinces that never had elections, the Constitution said the national president should appoint people in the various positions. For example, you just maybe Blamando, you made him to be coordinator for Sujo, I mean for Jansu. You make Konando to be coordinator for Hubei, like that. The national president have that authority. Honorable Secretary, just be careful, just pull your screen there. Just put that agenda bar. Okay, thank you. So it gives the national president that authority. Even under Article 29, it also gives the president the authority to appoint standing and ad hoc committees, like the other committees on press and public affairs, all the committees in LSUIC. It gives the national president that authority to do so. But then in our manifesto, we talked about leadership to the people. We talk about people, having a say in the leadership. With this, we have had a leadership meeting and also some consultation here and there. And we want to give all of the cities and provinces, we want to give you 1 week and 4 days. 1 week and 4 days. So go back, maybe for example, if someone Maliki for Harbin, if Harbin never had elections, after this meeting, Thomas can go to his people and say, gentlemen, maybe no time or there, we have elections. But the national president is giving us a chance for us to come together and decide who we want to lead us. Because we don't want to just come and maybe I know Thomas, and then I say, oh, Thomas, I can be Harbin president. But then in Harbin, Thomas is not the people choice. Or Jala Gesi from Tianjin. He's not a people choice. The people there already have somebody that they can relate to, or somebody that has been, coordinating them. But because if you're president, they may be president, may the person be coordinator. So please, we are giving you the chance right after this meeting, effectively, immediately. Go back to your people. You have 1 week and 4 days to do so. So far, from the IEC, after we reach out to the IEC, they inform us that only one province, aka or / municipality called Beijing, they were the only province that had election prior to the general conference. And their current coordinator is Honorable Andrew Nassar Thompson. He is the only coordinator we have. And then we also have 4 cities presidents. Wuhan, Honorable Emmanuel Gaje. And then Jina, we have Honorable Enoch. And then Suzhou, we have Honorable Prince. And then Suzhou, we have the one with S, we have Honorable Smo, the conference committee chair. These are the people that we have as cities president, 4 of them. And 1 person as coordinator. In China, we have over 23 provinces. And we have 4 different municipalities. That's Chongqing, that's Tianjin, that's Beijing, and that's Shanghai. Meaning in Shanghai, there is no city in Shanghai. In Tianjin, there is no city in Tianjin. So they are called municipalities. And we have over 130 plus cities in China. So please, there are still room for a lot of appointments. Let's go back and do the right thing to be a part of the decision. You are sending to us people that you want to lead you. So that tomorrow these people, when they come on board, they can bring your pledge, they can bring your case. You trust in them. You can relate to them. If any city or province will not follow suit after the 1 week and 4 days we are giving beginning today, after the 1 week and 4 days, then we will enact on our constitutional power to appoint those that can serve or that are willing to serve in the various capacities. So we'll also share this official communication in a group. For those that will not follow this meeting, we'll also try to send audio messages in the official group for those probably that are in labs or probably those that are traveling to also leave that message there. Go back to your people and have either election or appointment. Or you can even do maybe whatever way you want to do it. You want to slip up, any way you want to do it. That this person is the person we want. Anyhow you want to do it, go about it. Please, let's try to do so. If we can, and we start appointing people, please know that this is where we are. Also, it's important to know the reason why we are giving you this 1 week, 4 days. You know, without the COC, it's difficult for us to do anything. So far, we have received over 20 persons that message or that, oh, I want to serve on this committee. I want to serve on this committee. I want to serve on this committee. We have received their names. Many people have volunteered to come on board to serve. If we do the appointment now, there's no COC to confirm you. Only one person we have in a COC. Only one person. So all of the committees, we already have your names here. Some of you have been trying to reach and getting back to us. Oh, I sent my name to serve, but you're not getting back to me. So we already received all of your names. And we appreciate you for willfully coming over to serve. Many old people, veterans coming over to serve. We are grateful for that. Rest and assured that we are going to honor your request. And we value that so highly that you are coming on board to serve. So please, those of us that still want to serve, maybe you have never served LSJC before in your life. This is the chance. Just come. Constitutionally, a committee can have 5 persons, and the maximum there is 11. So 5 to 11 persons can serve a committee. So, and many people that have sent their interest, they have been on this committee or program and planning committee. So many people, over 10 persons requested to serve on the program and planning committee. But then we still have other committees who also be starting with as well. So send us, maybe even from your interest. There is even one lady who said she loves to just, she loves creative writings and imagination, all these things. So she can even go on Press and Public Affairs. She can even go on Scholarly Literature Committee, because in our manifesto and our inaugural speech, we talk about writing a book about how far we have come. So if you are a creator writer, we can make use of you. Yeah, that would be very great. So please, all of us, even if you want to serve a committee, all of us in the same category, 1 week and 4 days. Let's do our job and then get back to the NEC. When you finish deciding your leader, officially write the office of the president that all of us from this region, we chose Slipper up. I didn't we want, or I didn't we want to be our leader, our coordinator, or our city president. This is the president, or this is the president we want. Officially, you send out communication. We don't want it tomorrow. Then people say, oh, who tell you say that what we agree upon? We tell you that your friend go call you. So send us official communication to that effect after you choose a slipper up and tell us this is the person we want. With this, I will stop here. The meeting should have gone up to 10 o'clock, but then we are not going to, because it's 10, so that means all means possible to go to 10. No, it shouldn't be so. When it should end, it should end. So I'm going to open up the flow. We have started some work, and if you missed the general conference, we launched a platform where you can interact with the LSURC Constitution. That platform is active and is running now. You can go there. If you don't understand anything about LSURC Constitution, you're already in a simple English. What the Constitution says about appointment, what the Constitution says about paying due, what the Constitution says about conference, then that system will tell you everything you need to know about that question you ask. So that way, it makes you to know about the Constitution better, or to know what the Constitution says, you know, as it relates to your question. So that is available. We will launch again. We will put forth that thing on the platform, and you can try to go through with it. They also have another feature for the general group chat. You can go there and then you can chat like a group chat, you know. You go there, you can chat. You can also go there and build your profile. We launched that on the very first, when I was giving my inaugural speech, that was the time we did that. So you can also go there and build your profile. Thomas Maliki from Habin, Alecheli, there's my interest, there's my WeChat ID, my LinkedIn profile. It's up to you to put these things there. There are capabilities for you to put it there. So you go there and build your profile. Maybe somebody looking for somebody from Habin, they're going for vacation, they can just go to that place, search for Habin. They go to see Thomas. You can even change your profile picture. Somebody can put a profile picture there. They see him, get in contact, and move on from there. We have already secured the website, the domain for LSUIC. We have paid for it already, though we have not received money yet. So when the people get money, then I will take the document, the requisition form, and request them to pay my money back. So when I get it, small thing, also they can pay all back, I will tell them what to do. Or I want all my money back, they will get my money back. So we already secured the domain for LSUIC. We're going to start the process of building the website for LSUIC as we promised. And also the Secretariat also have launched a digital platform for every other sector within LSUIC. That will be, I think he will speak more to that later on. So on that platform, the COC, Judiciary Board, committees, every other organ we have in LSUIC, you can go there, you put all of your plans and keep track of what's happening. That way you won't forget. At the end of the month or at the end of the quarter, you can go there and see everything you have achieved, or things that you still have pending, or things that you have not even started yet, and description of them. The site is already up and it's already running for that aspect. So we wanted to get through of this. And also in the coming days, we will have the 5 persons reconciliation team to reconcile LSUIC. Probably there are still some people who aren't free. Maybe it could be about past leaders, it could be about Olano, it could be about Noah, it could be about anybody. Maybe somebody just very with Jara Gibson, somebody just very with Thomas Maliki. Yeah, no, for no reason. The whole country just very. Somebody just very for no reason. So please, that reconciliation team will be going around. If your name is mentioned, maybe you are not the doer, but people just feel like this person might be hurt. They will also invite you on board to talk to you and say, oh, maybe things are going on. We saw some message for you on the platform. Maybe things are not going down well with you. Are you okay? Everything's fine? We are here to hear from you. Please give them the listening ear so that we can all come together at once for LSUIC. If you don't want to do so, it's also fine. When they come to you, tell them, me, I can forgive my life. Yeah, I have my mom, my papa, me. I can forgive my life. So they will also understand. At least they know that they reach out to you and you say you can forgive in your life. So please, let us try. The Judiciary Board also reached out to us to inform us on some cases that they have. Some related to past government, the other government. We'll try to call these people that have cases and talk to them. Amen. The other government and go. The other one not happy. The other one not happy. Let's grab your kids, do their one. Let's move on. Yeah. So we'll also be doing that as well. So we have more other things to do. And some of you, your friends will be coming to China next month. So they're already ending. So I just telling you that August now. September, your friends will be coming to China. Please, we're going to work with LATS. They will be having the elections on the 2nd of August. So by the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, we get a few time for that leadership to settle in. Then we will engage them. I've already done so. Before even the election, I've done so. And I've spoken with them. So we also engage them officially to tell them that, oh, my gentlemen, students will be coming to China. Since you guys have already built a relationship with the Chinese embassy back home, we appreciate if you guys can give us the names of all of the students that they issue visa and the cities that these students will be going to, the name of the university. That way we can work with the coordinators and the city presidents that we're telling you to go and do. So you can see the connection right there. Yeah. So once you already set up all of these things, when the students are coming, we'll inform you that, oh, for the embassy back home, 5 students will be coming to Harbin. The play will be cool. Thomas, go prepare soup for the children will be coming. And then far quiet for LSUIC. When they come, the LSUIC cares. They send far quiet for you to go prepare soup. They play cool in Harbin. That. So please let us know. Even if I say applying for your friend, or your brother and your sister coming, just tell or one speak to your brother too. Yeah. 1 year for your brother as well. How your brother looking? Let me have been in China for 8, 9 years now. I go home here for vacation. I don't know how your brother looking. So I live in the car. And that we tell how they tell how your brother looking, how brushfree looking. We can reconcile from there. So please let us know. We want to give new students, this first impression. Yeah. When they come, let them know that there is a union called LSUIC. We spoke to the embassy today as the vice president was throwing light on it. And there's 2 different issues basically to talk about. One student who been in China for 1 year, but then he said, nothing about LSUIC. Now, you are depending on his brother or his cousin in the US to pay school fees. He ain't got nobody in Labrador, ain't got mine, ain't got part, nobody in Labrador. The person you are depending on, the person don't pay a school fee. Right now, the school point also, and the embassy, the police, they're taking for a city on Friday and dashing to the embassy gate. So that the embassy will stay here. When they come, they will see you. Now, the embassy also have some challenges. There will be transitional process going on. And at least they try to issue T visa through the help of the vice president, Honorable Ruphine. They try to issue some T visa to some students today. And the process will keep going on for your T visa issue. Because there's something some of you ask. Will the T visa issue continue or not? It is continuing. We received some today. So please, send the vice president message in advance. VBO, and visa will be expiring 10 days, in 1 week. That much information here. Please tell the embassy to give me a letter. And we'll try to push that. With this, I will stop here. And if you have any question, you can raise your hand. If there's no question, we'll take our any other matter already finished. But let's take your hand as any matter and just combine everything. After any matter, we take our closing prayer. Jala Gibson. After Jala, we take Chris, and after Chris, we take Tyler. Yeah, Jala, go ahead. Jala, you're muted. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
So I have 2 questions.
Okay.
The first one would be pertaining to the turnover.
Mm-hmm.
As you said in your opening statement that there were things turned over to you and also the Facebook account of LSUIC.
Mm-hmm.
But you stated that you were only added to the account, not turned over to you. So I want to know, is the honorable man and veteran Hassan still on LSUIC Facebook account as a past leader, or the account would be turned over to you?
You want to try 2 questions, or I should do it one by one? You say
You
you're
can
having
do
two,
it one.
right? Okay. Yeah, so that same thing you thought. Even the secretary also asking question. But then there's something that we couldn't get from the honorable man for a very long time, for a year and plus. We couldn't get it. So step one, we have been added to the page with all rights to delete the page, to do anything that's possible. We can delete up the rights that have been given to us. We can delete the page, we can rename it, we can do anything we want to do with the page. Even the secretary has also been added to it. So to remove Honorable Wifi from there, that will go through dialogue. We'll also pin the picture out there. Honorable will listen. So we'll get to that bridge. But for now, we have access to the page. Yeah, so we will do it and pay. Honorable Chris, also, you want to ask a second question, or probably that's okay?
Yeah. I want to ask my second question. It's just maybe I can say some of the first question, like you say now they have added you to the page and you can do anything, right? What I'm saying is that, do you classify that as turnover or just added you?
For now, I would say added us because he stayed there, and I'll have to verify probably if it start to his Facebook. That is why he stayed there. We try to reach to that part. And once we understand the technical part of it, we are here, we understand it. So nobody can tell us, oh, have you got anyone, have you got anyone. We understand the technical part. So we get to that part. If it's because of his page, we'll resolve that. If it's not because of his page, we'll also make him to understand for the sake of free flow and everything, we will ask you that you give us full authority and also remove yourself from there. So we'll also do that. But right now, it's reconciling LSUIC. Let's take it small with Mario.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, no
Yeah.
problem.
You
I
want
just
our
to
picture
give
for the next?
I just
Go
want to
ahead.
give you a photo up. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So if you are saying he just added you, right? So what will be your step? What would be your next step? Because I guess that this past leadership should be the one to turn over every documents to you. Would this be recorded as turned over from the past leadership or from the Honorable Mayor Hassan?
Because I asked the past leadership, they sent me Zoom, Facebook username and password, right? So when I log in that same night, I couldn't get access. Even to all of the first one they sent me, Gmail, everything, I couldn't get access. So I immediately told them, like, I can't get access to it, I can't get access to this. So they have to rectify and check the password and send me the referral password. So their Facebook is not coming from the past leadership. It's more of like an influence or talking to other parties involved, because the president said the case is even in court. They told Honorable Christopher and Honorable Hassan to court because they don't have access to it or they have not been given to them. So it's not coming from the current leader, the outgoing leadership of Honorable Solre and Honorable Johnson. It's not coming from them because they don't have it, right? So we are trying now we try to reach out to other people on things that are important, to reach out to them and say, oh, can you help us with this thing? Because we asked for it and the current leadership, they don't have it. But the reference us, maybe they say you are the one who having it or you are the one who still having it. So can you give it to us? So it's not coming from this current leadership. So we're not saying, in turning over, I don't think they were ready there because they were not the one who give it to us. In a turning over note, you are writing what you give to us. So this, particularly on the Facebook part, is not coming from them. So yeah, I will stop here and then take Honorable Lava.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable. Just the first week, and I see you're already doing a lot of stuff. I find that to be very impressive. But then I just have a concern, especially when it relates to the digitization of LSOIC. Listen to a lot of impressive platforms that are being launched. So I'm just concerned, at what cost are these platforms being launched? Is it a platform that is free domain, or is it something that we're going to be paying for apart from the website? I think you said another chat related stuff. LSUIC WhatsApp is being launched, so something like that. You can go create a profile, and you can connect with people from other areas. So, like, at what cost are these platforms being launched? Is it part of LSUIC budget? Is it something like I just want to understand the cost to that. Is it something that we can afford? And then the second thing is, my second question is because for me, when I see policy being taken into place, I look at the future. So let's assume that you are no longer in office. Are you sure that the next leadership that is going to come to power can maintain these platforms, can continue it? Or is this something that perhaps we might need you to be around all the time for you to help us maintain? Those are just
Okay.
my two questions.
All right. So the first part on this other one that was launched is a free domain. So you don't have to have pay for features, but what we have constructed so far, you don't have to pay for it. You can use it now for free. And it's already available, so you don't need money for LSUIC for that. So yeah, that's it for that part. And for any other things that we would do, we ensure that we have maybe trainings for the secretariat, and also the secretariat also have workshop for other secretariats. The one already that is being developed by the current secretariat, also you don't have to pay for it. So we are not going to put LSUIC in a position to spend all of their money. I think so far, the only thing is spending money on would be the website and the Zoom, which you have been doing all by yourself. So with other things that we have been doing so far, you don't have to spend your money on them. That I can assure you. If we have to spend our money on ourselves, that will be fine. But you're not going to spend your money on them. And even for the website, the whole development of it, myself will be doing it. So we're going to hire any developer, right? So that money is going to pay developer. That money will even be waived, because even the LSUIC website on 2023 backwards, they pay somebody to maintain it, to build it, and even pay for the domain, pay for the hosting themselves. But this time around, that one will be cut short, because myself will do all of the work. You don't have to pay somebody to develop it. You don't have to pay somebody to maintain it. You don't have to pay somebody to do all of these things. So there will be no additional cost to that effect. I think that's the two questions. And did that get it clear? Whatever. Okay. So let's take with Tyler. Okay. Let's take on with Tyler. And after Tyler, Mason, and then yeah, go ahead.
Mr. President, thanks a lot for all of the good work you're doing so far. And this is not a question, it's I think a recommendation. Before I can go further, let me just say,
Your connection is coming in a little bit.
When it comes to the advancement of every society,
your connection is coming in a little
comes
bit.
with cost. So even if the advancement of LSUIC will come with a cost, I think it's something that the leadership will have to look at. But are you getting me now?
No,
is it much better?
Yes, it's okay now. It's
now?
okay now. Yes, perfect.
Hello.
Just the red on it. Don't diss them.
Yeah, like I was saying, to the point of Mr. Lavelle, every society comes, the advancement of every society comes with a cost. So, to just advance LSU guys different.
Oh, it's
sometimes. But to my recommendation, I was thinking that Mr. Penabali that can help with the election
Tyler is really, really difficult getting
Just type.
the fullness of your message. Just send a text message in the comment section. We'll try to follow suit. We'll read it. So let's hear from Noah. I don't know. Let's hear from. I'll come out to you, Noah. Honorable Thompson, Beijing 1. NASA.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Chief.
Yeah, Honorable Presiding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my concern has to do with this Facebook administrative license.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because okay, Honorable Hassan, I mean, he's not in leadership anymore. So the aspect of him still in possession of this LSUIC property, because that whole Facebook account, I mean, that particular account carries the identity of the union, not his identity. So I can still understand why he's still having it in his possession, why he's still like giving you like 50% asset. I mean, he shouldn't be involved into it. It should be the current leadership. So maybe, I mean, there should be a clear line. Maybe he made some investment there, or which is holding it, or I mean, just something should be clear and for the student body to just understand it, because I think it's something clear, so it should be clear to us. But the aspect of he, I mean, adding to it, not giving you full ownership, it doesn't really define what's happening, right? So that's my concern.
All right, thank you. So we'll also try to resolve that. And once that is done, we'll give you guys feedback as well. Since tomorrow is the last day for turning over, we will, after this meeting, we'll get back to him and understand all of your concerns. And then we'll let you know when we are doing the official information or turning over ceremony to inform you as to what we have received. So let's take Honorable Mason. Honorable Mason, and then after that, we take Honorable Gaje.
Mason now.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. President, the glowing president. I will say thanks for the job done so far. Hearing that we have Constitution AI to help us answer all of those questions we can answer in the Constitution. All we want to learn about is very, very commendable. I would say thanks. And I wanted to just speak to Jada Gibson and also NASA, just talk NASA Thompson, Honorable Beijing once. He just talked about the Facebook platform. I would just want to speak towards it because I once served as my church social media administrator, and I opened the account of the church page and also their Instagram. So at the time, most of us, we are not very equipped with Facebook. So I want to believe that's what happening with Honorable Whitfield. Because when I open my account with my Facebook account, I try to open my church page, I just link it automatically to my account. So in turning it over, currently I'm still the admin for my page, for the church page, because the only way I can turn it over, unless I delete my account, I try adding other people, but still, I add them as admin and hopefully they could run the church live program on it, but it doesn't work that way because of the way I opened the account. So we had to delete because I was getting off it at a certain time. We had to delete the whole church page and reopen a new one because at the time I wasn't equipped or well learned about Facebook. Same with the Instagram. I remember when I once served as one of the media person doing the term hack second term when Frankie, my brother, was part of the secretariat. I was including the Facebook and Instagram then, and it was linked with the Instagram was open separately, but it was linked to another Facebook account. I think that was Hack's Facebook account. So everything that was like shared also automatically gets on Hack's Facebook page. So I want to believe he opened a certain way and he's trying to figure that out. So like the president just said, let's give that 7 days grace period according to the constitution and see what needs to be done. If it cannot be done, I think then the NEC will decide what next to do. But for now, the fact that he added the both secretaries and the president on the page, I think we should also like take it step by step. I believe last or previous government were not even having access to that page, especially when Christopher ended his first term. So I don't know for the fact that he can add the current government or secretariat to that page, we should take it step by step. Because exactly what people are saying, I had that issue and it was very, very like disturbing because I wanted to delete my Facebook at the time. So we keep going back and forth and I added other people there as admin, but when I log out, they don't have access to it. Or when I try to like deactivate my page, they don't have access to the platform. So I don't know how the former president opened that Facebook, but yeah, let's take it step by step. And once again, thank you, Mr. President. I don't know if that's what your 100 days plans, but thank you. You are strong and you are glowing. We can see it.
All right. So I think Honorable Wiki is here. He will speak. His hand is raised, so probably he will speak to that a little bit. So let's take Honorable Gaji.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable President. And thank you for the massive work done in the short space of time in your official capacity as president. My attention has been drawn to the issue that has to do with the free domain. So I would love to understand the surety as it relates to security for our own personal information that will be information that will be placed on the platform. And then just lastly to that, the development is good. And as we understand, there will be continuity of the usage of these platforms. And I club with the knowledge. So will you avail yourself continuously to train others that will be able to come on, most especially the secretariat and all of those that will be able to use the electronic database?
Yes, sir. The current secretariat, before they leave, I was telling the secretariat has not left yet since the conference. Before even the conference, still now, the secretariat stay here. So we usually work together, hands in hand, to fast track most of the things because we have to plan properly before he gets back. So if secretariat stay here with me, the other one went away. He left today, Honorable Jenkins, but the other secretariat is here. So we're going to make sure that the secretariat themselves, they are even equipped with these things. And the various state secretariats is going to also train them. And every other committee, the President Public Affairs, when they are confirmed, they will also have access to these things and be trained to these things. So they will all be prepared. Even when Olano there, many people will be available to tell you what to do. So you can rest in assured on that. And we'll always be available to run whatever assistance or whatever help when needed. For your safety of your information, like I said, building your profile, it's up to you what you want to put there, what you don't want, it's also up to you. And for the safety of it, the safety is 100%. I would say for that, you can also read the terms and conditions for the platform, and you can also understand what is being collected, what is not being collected. So with that, I can say it's okay, it's fine. And if you still want to build a profile, you can also decide. You're still skeptical, you can decide what to put there. You want to put emoji as a profile picture. The choice is yours. Nobody's going to force you to put there or even subscribe to the platform. If you just want to use the constitutional part of the platform, so just go and ask a question about the constitution and then you get an answer, you go by a Bene, it's also fine. That's also great for you. So it's not compelling to do anything further beyond your control. So we will take the last 4 hands that are up because we have 20 minutes. We have 20 minutes to go. So let's take Honorable Wifi. And if 20 minutes we have, we're going to give each person 3 minutes. So we're going to give each person 3 minutes. Let's start with Honorable Wifi. And then after that, we'll take Honorable Emmett.
Perhaps you can go to other people. I'm in a train. I cannot speak too loudly. But within the next maybe 30 minutes, I'll be out.
All right. Let's take Honorable Emmett. Honorable Emmett.
The honorable Benedict got to come down small. Good evening again.
Yeah, good evening. My
you
connection is. Yeah, we are is small. Not really clear, but maybe you can observe if your VPN is on, turn it off.
Is it coming in clear?
Yeah, now it's coming in clear. Now it's coming in clear. You can go ahead. Hello. Sorry, we can't get you. It was coming a little better just now, but then we lost you right there. Yeah.
Is it good now?
Yes, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you again, Honorable President, for the opportunity. So quickly, when you are making your presentation, you may mention about the union domain getting expired. I know. I think that was a slip of tongue. It said 2003, but actually, when we took over in 2022, we bought 2 years plan for both the domain and the SSL certificate, which were getting expired in 2024 August. And that was also in my 10 over note indicating the time that the domain was getting expired along with the SSL certificate. It should have been renewed. However, I believe so. The ex-president, he seems to be a dream killer because he didn't want to continue on the uses of the website, so he didn't know that. And then both the domain and the SSL certificate got expired. So making the website to not be able to function again up to present. So that's one thing I want to make. And also, with regards to the current treasurer and the outgoing treasurer, I just want to caution them. They both should exercise restraint. Why should go to the treasurer to go to the treasurer? The outgoing treasurer should know there's a difference between the financial secretary and that of the treasurer. So what should go to the treasurer should go to the treasurer, and what should go to the financial secretary to go to the financial secretary. But that the both of them will be able to iron it. As someone indicated in the chat room, we have high election. Election is over. It is time that we all work together. So no more bias. Us the both of them stand. I think they attending the same university, I guess. They should try to iron it up for the smooth transition of the thing. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So today about 2:09, Honorable Johnson messaged me with an update, and he said, LSUIC domain 1. The domain expired on December 24, 2003. 2004. And then number 2, the SSL certificate associated with that domain expired January 17, 2024. And the hosting of that domain expired on December 23rd, 2024. So the domain expired, but the SSL certificate and the hosting plan will expire in 2024. That was the message from Honorable Johnson. The domain itself actually expired in 2023. And even when I checked, at the time, the domain was available to the public. Anybody could buy it. There are probably maybe nobody was interested in the name lsurc.org. But before we come to office, anybody could have bought that domain for themselves. Maybe yeah, yourself could just buy it, and so if somebody want to buy that domain lsurc.org, then maybe today we're going to be using different domain, maybe lsurc2006.org or something associated with that domain. But luckily, when I checked, it was still on the market. lsurc.org was still on the market, so I quickly have to rush and secure it so that we could maintain that same domain. But the domain actually expired in 2023. Just that the SSL and the hosting was there until 2024. Yeah, so thank you so much, however. And I think that's the treasury from the past and current, they are still here. They are receiving your feedback, so they will make adjustment. Let's take the last three persons. Honorable Tyler, you were speaking before your connection went here
Yes,
and there.
sir.
So
Are you hearing me
yeah,
now?
yes.
Okay, so what I was saying was that you spoke of elections in other cities and provinces, and I was suggesting that I think your office, the NEC should set up maybe an independent body that will be able to help supervise those elections or help the guys with the election, because you can just throw the election and say, "Oh, you're beautiful. You're throw the election and bring them, send the list to me." So I think the current leadership should be involved actively on how to help these guys organize the elections for the cities without leaders, and doing past leadership, those cities that never had leaders. Is it possible that we still, be able to see if they can be able to have an election? And that way, maybe the current
have the time for that. We don't have the resources. We don't have the time and we don't have the resources for it right now. So but that is great. It's just that we don't have the time and the resources for it. Because it will not be constitutional. And we have to get any IC to work on that voluntarily, what they have to supervise across every other cities and province election. So we just give them a chance to do their thing, and then they can get back to us. So let's take Honorable Double Junior, and then lastly we take Honorable Wilfie. These are the two people we'll take for now. Yeah, SG Emeritus, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. And to the general body, I want to say hello to everyone. Yeah, so far I've been following and about the aspect of the transition that's where it caught my attention, and I just want to make a big clarity to that. So I was reached out by the National Secretary General, that is Honorable Willie, about the transitional process, which of course was the next day right after the conference. I communicated with him, and you know that we all had a tiring moment, and there were other stuff that were on my plate as well that I needed to complete before I could get in a position again to, let's just say, to turn over. So because of that, I had a smooth communication with him, telling him that I will make these available, and then I'll also advise that we go on a Zoom platform where, because there are a couple of documents, or there are a couple of files that the secretary are working on. There were a couple of projects as well that I started, and I was not able to complete it during my tenure, which of course it needed to be turned over to him, and he needed to complete from there. And on the database, there are some things that I needed to explain to him so that, he get the understanding from that point. So I suggested that, we can have a Zoom, communication, where I will explain those to you in depth. It could be I share my screen, you understand it directly, so that, you don't have misenrichment of file, and then later on you don't come and say, oh, I didn't see this, I didn't see that. So, but then onward, he needed a few documents to start with. Immediately, I provided some of those documents. I sent a few files to him that could, let's just say, be carrying on the work until maybe the time that I show a time a day. He suggested that a time were out of the 7 days, as given by the Constitution. So I said, okay, to that, there's no problem. What we can do, since we have 7 days to turn over those documents, let's work on, let's just say, maybe it could be done on a Monday, but he demanded that Monday so far. So for that, I said, okay, no problem. I received a communication today again telling me that these files need to be turned over maybe from now to tomorrow. So I said, okay, no problem. And he asked me about a turnover note. I told him I've already prepared all of those things. The only thing is sending those files to you cannot be transferred on WeChat. There are no other means right now. I'm still trying to figure out means of which I can communicate these things to you, or I can send these things to you. I've already compiled them. I have my turnover note. I don't have anything to do with any of LSUIC document or whatever. For the group chats, he sent me some list of group chat. I went there right away. I turned over them to him. I made he the key administrator for all of those platforms. Unless there are some that maybe probably I have not yet come across that I'm still the admin, which of course if he highlight and send to me, I would do it right away and make sure that he becomes the admin, the super admin. So I have no control on any of these things, and I don't have any influence over them anymore. As long as not in power, I turn over. For the Facebook, for the Instagrams, and all of the other accounts, they are all on one file. It was sent to him as well. So it's so easy. You can just log in. Even the Gideon SIM card, because there's a SIM card that was purchased. This SIM card too needed to be sent to him. You need to know the subscription of those SIM card. So I cannot just send these things to you. I just turn them over without getting in-depth explanation. in that case, you might not be able to, to work with these things. And for the newsletter, there was a template that was being used. So this template I sent to him directly, and I got a feedback that I didn't explain it. So because of that, maybe there is no much understanding it. So those things need to be communicated. Those things need to be explained to him so that he know how to work with them. I also call personally. I personally give him a call because I know how the work going to be on him. I gave him a call to give my support, so that he can have a smooth transition. But to no avail, I could get him on a call. So I didn't bother anymore. All what I told him is if you can arrange a Zoom call or Zoom meeting where I will share my screen with you, as I send you those files, or if there is a means, and I'm explaining them to you in depth. That's have been the case with the process of the transition. But if it's demandable that you need it within the 7 days that is given by the Constitution, there is no problem. I can turn over those documents if only he can provide a means, if only the NEC can provide a means, I can provide them. If there's no need for explanation, because in our turnover letter, there are a couple of things I'm gonna write, but based on how these files are arranged, they cannot be, explained in the turnover note. So that's why I suggested a face-to-face communication would be more preferable. So I just want us to get that clear that I got no authority on keeping any of LSUIC documents or any papers or whatever that or accounts that belongs to LSUIC.
All right. So what we do is this. Tomorrow is the last day. The Zoom platform will be available for both of you to have the meeting tomorrow. So whatever sacrifice I can make, please make that sacrifice tomorrow. For any file that is large, I told Honorable Suri, if there's any file that is large, make use of the Google Drive. So LSUIC have a Gmail account, and the login details are still the same. Log into that, make use of the Google Drive, drop all of the folders on it, all of the files on it. Anybody can access it from anywhere. So since it's large, you can go on WeChat, just drop it on the Google Drive, and that should solve the problem. If you guys need a Zoom platform, the platform is available. Honorable Tano requested today it was available to her. If you also need it, tomorrow will be available to you. But just let us know. We are here. So
the communication is based on the secretary, because I communicated this with him ever since we even had an agreement. But to no avail to now, he have come up to say, oh yeah, this day will be suitable. But then he just demanding that I turn over, and then I send everything. I explain everything in a turnover note. I can do that.
okay.
I have already done it, like I stated. So
yeah, and
providing the
I'm
Zoom will be
giving a
more easy where
suggestion,
you will get
Honorable.
understanding, because it's a transitional process.
That's what I'm saying. The platform will be available tomorrow. Both of you can use it and explain everything that has to be explained. Any file that is large, drop it on the Google Drive of LSGIC Gmail account. That is the way forward. So he's on the call. You are on this call now. Both of you are
Yes.
here. Set a time tomorrow. You guys meet on Zoom. Do what you have to do. If whatever file you have to show him is very big, drop it on the Google Drive and let him know that it's been dropped there. I think that will help to solve the problem. We're already out of time. I don't want us to be here beyond the time that we arranged this meeting for. That's why.
Yeah, Mr. President, thank you. So, lastly, I want us to get this clear that I'm not holding on to any of LSUIC property or any of their files or whatever. I've opened up for smooth transition, and I'm waiting to send over or turn over everything that belongs to LSUIC.
Okay.
God bless
Thank you.
LSUIC. God bless everybody.
All right. So tomorrow will be the last day for that. Honorable Wilfie, if you are there, if you don't mind.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. If it's going to take much of a time,
No,
then
I can proceed. I can proceed.
Okay, you can go ahead.
So when President Green was in office, I actually gave him exclusive right to the platform, and I exited the platform. It's not that I can move on there. But then on one or two occasions,
when the secretariat posted, and there were a lot of, sorry to say, grammar errors. And whenever I will come back to say, oh, you guys saw this? You saw this with the president? And he says, no. And then they say, okay, could you come and help us? That's how I came back to that platform. But I was not there all my life and I will not be there all my life. When Cephus came to office, sincerely, I turned over to him. But then I did not realize that, because Emmett told me to help do that, transfer it to him. But I did not realize that it was a limited access. So he had limited access until when we had our issues. Okay, and I knew that he had limited access. I said, okay, just remain right there until your time is over and you go by your business. But if we actually understand Facebook well, President Olano Teah Bloh will know that I gave him full access to the page. Full access. I gave the Secretary General full access. Why I did not exit the page? Why? Because I wanted the guys to first accept the invitation. And once they accept the invitation, I exit. LSUIT page is doing nothing for me. So you can rest assured that the current leadership have full access. They can delete the page, they can report it back and other stuff. In past time, there were limited access, meaning you could only post, you could only make posts to the page. For the issue of Instagram, I did not create an Instagram for LSUIC, and I do not even know of any creation. What I do know is when Frankie was this SG, Frankie created one, and he told me the info. But at the time of the creation, the login detail that was used, it used to be info@lsuic.org. That was the email that was used. So since the website is down, info is no longer functioning, you can get access to that account. So now that the leadership has taken steps to ensure that the website come back, I'm certain that if you have info again, info@lsuic.org, I'm sure you can use that email and gain access to the Instagram. So I just wanted to make this clarity. The current leadership has full access, and the way you know that you have full access to the page is if it tells you that you have the right to delete the page, it means you have full access. So that page has been turned over, but I want to remain there so that the admins could come in and then have myself deleted. Because when I even added, in past time, when I even added Adonis Dauber, when he became secretary, he and Juliet, something, the former SG who resigned, it took them forever. They never accepted the invitation. Forever, they never accepted. And then even on that page, if you go there today, you will see another admin called Liberian Students Union in China. That admin was created so that if even any other president comes to office and they don't want to add their Facebook page, they could just log into the page using that LSUIC mail. I mean LSUIC Facebook account. And that account is operating. It's on Facebook, it's active. Liberian students are joined as one word. Then we have Liberian students, while Union in China is joined as one word. The account used over there used to be the Yahoo account, Yahoo Mail. And if you have access to the Yahoo Mail, you should be able to use that Yahoo Mail to have access to that account. So that account became the primary host or the primary administrator to that page. So meaning in the future, if even President Teah Bloh is no longer in office, once you give the email, the Yahoo Mail account to any other person, once they log into that account, will have access to that page. So that's how I can put it for now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And also, as a quick one, the info@lsuic.org is active as of today. We have already configured the webmail. So because the domain was already purchased, so you can, if you send an email now to info@lsuic.org, we'll receive that email as of today's date. So we will take our closing prayer. Jala, I see your hand up, but let's try to officially end this meeting. And those of you that still have questions, you can stay here, we discuss. I don't want to keep this meeting out of the scope. So, Honorable Vampet?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, you can close us in prayer.
Okay, so may we quickly bow our heads and close our eyes as I close. Father, we thank you for this awesome time that we have had discussing issues surrounding the well-being of our union. We want to thank you for all of the peaceful cross of knowledge shared today. We pray that you help us to achieve all of our goals in oneness. We thank you for always bringing us together in unity. We give you glory. We honor you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. So, ladies